door.
That looks like it'll work until it falls.
Uh, oh, and they're pulling away now.
They heard you talking about it.
Uh-huh. Oh, turning around. They're gonna go their way.
All right. It's February 24th, 2026. The last question I asked was, what was your first memory of going to school? And you said, this was a little while ago, on the 12th. You said you started going to school at the boys' home.
St. Francis.
St. Francis? That's the name of the place?
Yeah.
St. Francis.
It's still there too. It was run by, it had some nuns, but it had more, what we call brothers, you know, not fully priests, you know.
What made them brothers?
They stepped down from a priest, I guess.
Oh, gotcha. Were they like wanting to become priests?
I
Or?
don't know. I don't think so, because some of them were up in age.
No, okay. Pretty old.
Yeah. Some younger ones too, but.
Step down from priests.
And they weren't the holiest people. Because that boys' home, I seen a lot of girls going in and out of those rooms where the priests were.
Well, you're saying they did a lot with boys too.
Huh?
You were saying they would do a lot with boys too.
Yeah.
Like older women?
Average, different ages, whatever they could come across, I guess.
Gotcha. Whatever was available.
Yeah.
Um.
They probably got something out of it, the girls.
Uh-oh. What memories do you have about how you got to and from school? Was the school on the site, like where you lived?
St. Francis it was.
At St. Francis it was?
Yeah.
At St. Francis it was on site?
Yeah, they went all the way up to 12th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
K through 12? What about after St. Francis? But did you stay, like, when you were at St. Francis, you went to the school there the whole time?
No, for a little bit I did, but then there was an opportunity for a school to open it up and use some more people.
Uh-huh.
And they asked who wanted to, and if you could meet their standards. I passed their test, and they took me.
Yeah.
And that was kind of nice.
Yeah. How long into you staying there did you go to the school?
How long did I stay there at St. Francis?
From the time, like, when you started going to St. Francis, when you were there first, how long did it take for you to get into a school?
Oh, I was probably at St. Francis 4 or 5 years, and in that time, the later part of it, I went to a school.
So maybe the last couple of years or something?
Yeah, and then a Catholic family, they only had one boy, and he was grown.
Uh-huh.
And they gave him a piece of land, part of their farm, and built a house for him, and he lived there with his family. And then they started raising some of us at their farm, because we could be their slaves and do all the work for them, picking, planting, and everything else.
Yeah. When you did start going to school, how did you get there?
a lot of it was, we were showed the route, and we got buses and walked some. We got the buses to the area where maybe that was the part we could go that way and we have to go another way, then we might have to walk a bit to get another road to hit a bus or,
Like city buses or like school buses?
no, city buses.
City. Okay.
And they knew us, all we had to do is, just had a pass, we didn't pay nothing.
Oh, okay. You just
The other
because
people
you
that
because you
rode
were
it,
at St. Francis, they.
yeah, the other people that rode it, they had to pay,
Oh, okay.
we didn't.
Was it just like a? Do you remember if it was like a written pass or like a printed out kind of thing? Or?
Well, I think it was something that was mailed to them,
Oh, from the government or something, or.
or the school or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let them know I got these kids, these are their names and their ages and what grades they're in, or,
Yeah. Do you remember if St. Francis was that affiliated with a church?
yeah,
It was? Like
Yeah.
did you guys
Yeah.
go to a church?
right there was.
It was on the same property?
Oh yeah, it was Catholic,
Oh, okay.
it was all Catholic, and, I don't know if anybody else in there wasn't Catholic, I think they just took mainly Catholics.
Oh, okay. You had to be Catholic to go there.
Yeah, it was Catholic school and everybody running was Catholic. There was other places that kids went,
Oh, okay. Other boys' homes, you mean?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Were there? Did you ever meet boys that went to St. Francis later after having been at another boys' home or something?
Well, when I left there, I didn't go to another boys' home.
Yeah.
I went to the farm.
Yeah. No, I mean while you were at St. Francis. Like, did you ever meet anyone that transferred to St. Francis from another boys' home?
Yeah, yeah,
Every once in a while.
yeah. And some people that were out of it and came back. Now they were old, maybe they were married,
Yeah.
and got their own family. They come back.
Gotcha. How did they know you were Catholic?
Oh, I guess that they knew that from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I was Catholic all my life anyway.
Your family was Catholic?
Yep.
They were all Catholic. Did they go to church?
For a while they did. My mom went more than my dad, but she got him to go every once in a while, and he would go on the holidays, like Christmas time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Anything else about how you got to and from school? Like so you took buses and walked to school. Was it the same way back?
Yeah,
They didn't have like any like
same road.
carpools or anything that you took back or anything like
No,
that?
they just got on that road. I believe it was Plymouth Road that went down through there.
Plymouth Road?
Yeah. And because you could take that road all the way into Plymouth,
Oh, Plymouth is a city?
Michigan. Yeah.
Okay. So from Detroit to Plymouth? Was that where was the boys' home at?
The boys' home was in Detroit.
In Detroit?
Yeah. Yeah, and that place is still going. My older brother, Jack,
Wow.
he went there before me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were all in homes. We were all taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't know it at the time until I got there. Then I seen pictures of people, and I'm started looking at them and reading names, and I see his name, and said where he was. I went up, and he was me.
Oh.
Yeah. And later in life, when I got to talk to him, I told him where I was at, and then he said, "Yeah, I was there too." I said, "I know you were. I seen your picture up on the board in the front office."
Did you, was it like the pictures of people, was it like a group picture or something? Or like from the floor or wherever, the dorm that they were in, or was it a class?
Sometimes they might have been doing something outside.
Oh, okay.
You know, maybe they were having sports, and in between that, they pulled some over and took pictures of them.
Where were those pictures displayed? Like in a cabinet or something, or?
On the first floor, not far from where you would go down to where their rooms were.
Oh, okay.
And there was always one of those brothers, Catholic brothers, had a room on each floor.
Right.
But then there was some.
Because they stayed there and watched that dorm or whatever.
Yeah. Wasn't too bad.
They okay. Did they? The next question is: were you ever in a play? What was it, and what was your role? Like in a school play, or like any kind of theater?
We had stuff like that at the boys' home. That they would, and there were plays that we knew about.
Yeah.
And we just got a part with it and studied on it, and we did it the best we could.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Do you remember any of the plays or what roles you played or anything like that? Like a tree or something, or
Huh?
like a tree or something? Or?
Oh no, you were a person.
Yeah.
But I traveled a lot when I was on that farm, but they never knew it. Because,
When did you travel?
huh?
When would you travel?
When I go fishing or go places,
Oh,
because the river, whichever way you're going, is going to take you to another town, another city.
would you take your like a raft or something, or would you walk it?
I'd walk, I had paths, did all kinds of, or got, if there were any boards around that I could get on, did that.
Was it? You said there's paths. Were there like any lights or anything like that, or you just went down the path and
Yeah.
walked that for a while? Walked
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you encounter any like wildlife or anything out there?
I always seen wildlife, but they didn't come up and bother us.
Yeah.
You know, I guess nobody ever bothered them, so they didn't bother nobody.
Okay.
I woke up sleeping on the ground and had the deer, like right there, eating,
Uh-huh.
standing there eating.
Did you carry like like a knife or anything on you or anything like that when you went for walks, or you just took your fishing pole and?
Yeah, 'cause they confiscated anything like weapons.
Yeah.
If you had them, they didn't know about them. And I had a knife, and I kept it pretty much hid. It was a different kind of life.
Do you have any knives that you still have from back then or anything like that?
No.
Nothing really there.
When
Right
I
home
left there, I
about?
passed them on to somebody I liked. Here you go, you can have this baby now. Just don't get in trouble with it, but protect yourself.
Yeah. Was it a folder or like a?
Huh?
Was it a folder?
I had a folding knife, and I had a knife with a blade. It had a sleeve.
Nice. You just like put it on your belt or something?
You could, but I didn't.
Yeah, because you had to hide it.
Yeah. Put it inside.
Oh, I want to show you this knife I got. It's pretty crazy. It came with like instructions on how to handle it because a lot of people have cut themselves using it. So you have to open it with two hands, and it locks in the back here. And then to close it, you have to pull this lanyard down.
And keep your fingers out of the way.
Yeah, and then push it with one finger, and then stop, and then take your hand and shut it this way. That's how it tells you to do it. But it's pretty strong. Be careful with it.
Or something like this cost.
When it came out, it was pretty expensive, but the company is called Cold Steel, and they sold to like a Chinese company. and
Do you have a holster or you just hook it?
you just clip it. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting like a deeper carry like clip because it sticks out pretty far
Yeah,
and it's kind of sharp there at the on the top.
yeah.
It's just uncomfortable sitting down with it. But when it came out, it was like $70 or something.
Well, there you were.
Yeah, but now they're like 30. So because they use like cheaper materials now. It used to have like a nicer steel.
What type of knife? Has it got a name?
So it's supposed to be. So they have their line of they call Bushmans. So they're like bushcraft knives, like they're knives that like the full tang ones that have sheaths. They're used to like smack the back of it with a piece of wood and split wood with it. Batoning, that's what they call it. So this is supposed to be like the closest thing to that, but also be a folder. So it's called a pocket Bushman. You were like one of the first people that really got me into knives, because I started collecting them. I remember when I was younger, I think you still have it, but it's like this huge folding knife, and it's kind of like decorative on it, like some kind of plastic mold on it.
Well, I got some of those. I got a great big knife.
Yeah.
That long that doesn't fold.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But I've been collecting them kind of since I was young, and I lost all of my knives after my dad got in trouble and everything. We had to leave. But I've been collecting them since then.
Well, because I got pushed around different places all the time.
Yeah.
There were things that I collected that I just gave them away because you couldn't take them with me.
Yeah.
And some of it was some valuable stuff. If I had the cards that I had back then,
Yeah.
it'd be valuable.
Yeah.
And other different stuff too. But yeah, it's fun. Just time spent and got out of there.
Just a good memory. What activities and sports did you participate in as a child?
On the farm, we had our own bowling game. It was pins that we had about that tall, and put them up there, shape them in a V-like thing, and then you did that out on the driveway, and then you backed way back a ways and had a line where you stood behind, and you go on up there, and give her a thing down the road.
Was it like a driveway or something?
Yeah, it was like a driveway area. And the bowling thing we did. First animals I rode, cows. Yeah, cows and bulls.
Just to ride them, or you like trying to get kicked off of them, kind of thing?
No, they were friends of ours. They liked us as much as we liked them. If I went out to the barn and go to spend the night and lay down, I could just go right up in their front where their head is and lay right there. They keep me warm all night long.
Oh yeah.
Breathing on me, and they were good. They didn't hurt none of us.
That was at the farm.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any pets or anything at the boys' home?
At where?
Pets at the boys' home? Like dogs or cats or anything?
No.
No. It's just another thing for them to have to watch over or something?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That place is still there, and they still use it. And it was more than just Jack that was there. I had a couple of my other brothers were there too.
What'd you say?
A couple of my other brothers spent time there too.
Yeah, you said Jack.
Jack was my oldest,
Uh-huh.
and then Chris.
You guys were never there at the same time? No.
No,
Did they, was that normal for them to like split families up like that?
yeah, they didn't.
They didn't care.
They didn't care. There was an opening somewhere for you. You just got elected for it.
Did you win any awards as a kid?
Played sports that we won, but we didn't get no awards for it.
What sports did you play?
Baseball, basketball,
Oh, okay.
football.
At the boys' home or
Yeah.
like on a team or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we had our own team, and something. There was other boys' homes around that we could go to their place and play them, or they'd come to our place and play us.
Okay. Was it just like one or two or a bunch of them that used to get together?
Oh, they were in the schools, you mean?
Or, boys' homes.
Yeah, there was probably a half a dozen of them in that area.
Okay. And you guys would visit each other?
You could,
You could. Gotcha.
yeah.
Did you have to get permission or you just went?
On the weekends, you had somewhere you wanted to go, you could go.
Oh,
You
okay.
just let them know you're going, and if you'll be back today or you'll be back tomorrow or what.
They were pretty lenient on that?
Oh yeah, as long as you always were straight with them.
Yeah.
You didn't get yourself in trouble, and you always did what you said. You were back. Most time, I was always back ahead of time, like half hour or whatever,
Okay.
because you don't know if bus gonna slow you down or get broke down or whatever. So I always left when I had time. If I had to get off and run,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever.
I've never known you to be late to things.
Huh?
I said I've never known you to be late to things.
No. I taught myself to be a mechanic on the farm because they had equipment that when it died, that's just where it stayed. They had tractors out on the farm that, how long has that tractor been there? Oh, it's been there about 6 years. Quit running, and we couldn't get it back, so it just sat there. And I just started taking tools and going out there, taking them apart and looking at the spark plugs. Some of them I cleaned the spark plugs and put them back in. Some I got different ones to put in there. I got them all running.
Did you have to ask them to order any parts or anything, or you just pulled them from other things? And
If I thought we needed something, I'd let them know what it is, and then they would look around. They had people that they knew too, and they could get deals, and they'd get it and bring it to me, and will this work, and I'll check it out. Yeah.
Did you ever learn to ride a bike?
Bicycle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When did you learn to ride a bike?
Oh, I think I knew how to ride a bike before I was ever in one of those homes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I lived in Detroit as a family.
Oh.
And that house was there for the longest time, way after I was married. I took Mom by there and showed her where we grew up. It was a big 2-story home. And
Your first home.
huh?
Your first home.
Yeah, that was our home. Come and went whenever we wanted, pretty much.
Did you ever own a bicycle?
Did I ever own one?
Yeah.
I think after I got on the farm, I did.
After the farm?
No, after I got on the
Oh,
farm.
at the farm.
Yeah. The boys' home, there wasn't too many places you could keep one of those.
Yeah, without it getting jacked or something.
Well, you couldn't bring it into the building and carry it up flights of stairs and down halls to your room and try to get it in there and stuff.
Right.
Didn't know that.
Do you remember how you got your first bike? Or like who gave it to you? Or
kind of betrayed.
Oh, okay.
I do that before I do money. And I was always good at stuff in school. There was some kids that didn't know how to even add. You know, I do their math papers for them and stuff. They start getting A's.
The teachers were like, "Man, this kid's really studying."
After a while, they found out they knew, but they didn't bother them because it was getting them to learn and pay attention too.
Oh, okay. You weren't just doing it; you were showing them how to do it or something. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. They'd have to come spend some time with me, sit down and learn some of it.
Yeah.
What I do here and stuff. And I remember when I was a kid, we had some math problems that were 3 or 4 different types of math all in one.
Oh, okay.
You might have some subtraction, multiplication, division,
Uh-huh.
and then you come up with an answer at the end.
Yeah, like algebra or something.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you get anything out of teaching them, or you just did it just cause?
No, I just did it. I made friends that way.
Yeah.
We got along. I only had one person in that boys' home that gave me a problem, and I took it till I got tired of taking it. And then I just went to the brother and I said, "This shit's got to end. So as soon as you can get us out there in that yard on Saturday or Sunday, we're gonna have it out, and all the other kids get around."
Just throw some
So he
hands.
couldn't. So the person couldn't escape or nobody could. And then you get in there and you fight.
You said that sometimes the what are they called, not the priests but
The brothers.
the brothers would like organize it so that would they do that because they enjoyed it, or?
Yeah, they enjoyed it too. And some they were like coaches
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Gotcha. So they were teaching some of it too?
teaching some of it. They even played some of it.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever see any of the brothers fight each other?
No,
No.
I don't even know if they ever did fight anybody.
Yeah.
No.
What was the first trip or vacation you remember?
Well, when I was on the farm, after the boys' home, I went to the farm. I got to know other places. Wasn't too far from where I was at. There was a girls' home, and there was another boys' home over there. And like me, I was just by myself at this farm, but I got to know a lot of people, and so I learned a lot, and where they were from or this and that. I had a couple girls there. If I'd have stayed around, I probably would have married them, But I didn't. I got it. I'm good enough here. But yeah, it was a crazy life.
That was at the boys' home or the farm?
We did things at the farm, and we did things at the boys' home too.
They take you places at the boys' home, like to the beach or something, or?
Oh yeah,
what?
yeah. We went. I was there the first time I ever went to the what's that big stadium down there in Grand River? I think it is. That's the Olympic or something.
Not sure.
Big one down there. They had stuff going on. We'd go to that.
What was it for? It was just like athletic stuff or something, or?
Bands,
Oh, okay.
plays.
Was it a
on.
college stadium or what?
No, they were like maybe our age or just a little more above.
What was your most memorable childhood adventure?
Well, I ran away a couple times. Never did get caught. I usually ended up turning myself in. Because you got tired of looking for stuff to eat, and I didn't steal. I didn't go around stealing stuff. But I met people that took care of me and fed me. Even gave me a place to stay for a couple of days.
Like people that had houses or something? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they seen you weren't a bad person. You just messed up family and you were in a boys' home.
Yeah. When was the first time that you ran away? Was it at where you lived originally, or the boys' home, or?
Oh, the boys' home.
The boys' home was the first time?
Yeah.
What kind of preempts that? Like, what causes that to happen? That you decided that it'd be better off alone than
I
at the
just
boys' home?
wanted to get out of that. I wanted to get my own life or find my own family.
Mm.
But I knew I had family and brothers and sisters, but hadn't seen them in years. Didn't know where they were, but a couple of them found me. Like Dolores, she was in a boys' home about 50 miles from where I was at. She was raised by a family because they had little kids, and she was a girl, and she could handle those kids like a mom, and it helped those people out, you know.
Mm.
She lived there, and when she found out where I was at, she talked to them, and they talked to the people where I was at, and they got it where I could go over there. I probably went over and visited her maybe 3 times, 3 different years. And went over and stayed a week or 2 with her.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. You just helped out around.
Huh?
You just helped out around the house or something over there, or you just hung out, or what?
No, that didn't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I'd do whatever I wanted. I'd help out and do things, but nobody gave me a job like or nothing.
Do you remember where you stayed at the place, at the house?
Yeah. One place I had a room upstairs. Another place I had a room in the basement, which was good because it was summertime, and that was the coolest place in the house.
Yeah.
So,
I remember. I'm kind of jumping forward a little bit, but I remember you said something about on the farm that the guy's brother you would stay in the basement until his brother came in town or whatever, and then he took over the basement. Was that true? Am I remembering that right?
huh?
Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, but then we became friends, and then it wasn't a problem for us both to be down there.
Oh, okay. It was pretty big.
He was an older guy, but he got along with me, and I got along with him, and they were good people. They were Catholics, and they believed in church and everything, and I never seen him do anything bad. Made wine all the time, and that was good. We raised our own beef and cows and steers and butchered them, killed them and butchered them. And put the meat up for the year or so. Whenever they wanted a chicken, they'd say, go get us the big chicken. I thought I'd get us a nice big old chicken there, and reach in their little cage and get them and bring them out and wring their neck. Wring their neck and take them in and gutted and, you know, cut them open and stuff. And they had water boiling. They put them down in that, pull them out, and then the feathers,
Fall right
it,
out.
it just came right off like that.
Yeah. What was the most dangerous thing you did as a child?
What?
Most dangerous thing you did as a child?
That's dangerous. A couple times when I ran away, at that point, it really seemed dangerous. Because cops were always looking, people were always looking for me. I had to hide and run, go on their porches, go wherever I had to go to get where they couldn't find me.
Yeah. Places you probably weren't wanted or something?
Well, I ran away from the place.
Yeah. I mean, like the places that you had to hide.
Yeah.
Probably places that people weren't wanting you to be.
Well, most of them, well, after they seen you around, they knew what to deal with, and they would take care of us. They'd feed us. They were good people.
So what made it dangerous about it? Just hiding from the cops or something? Or?
Just the traveling, because I'm a young kid, and I don't know if I come across murderers or
Yeah.
rapists or any crazy people, you know.
The roads that you would travel down, like, because you were walking, right?
Walking, but I'd be to woods or fields, I'd walk.
Right.
You know.
But was it like a popular road, like a busy road, or like?
Most of them were.
Yeah. Was it like they were like main roads?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they were main road there. Anything wasn't the main road was in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know. You could get on main road that went from Petersburg, where I grew up, maybe 30 miles down the road to the next town.
And you would walk that
Oh yeah.
in a day or a couple days, or?
Oh, I could walk it in a day.
Yeah.
Do it in a day, cut across. I knew all the ways to cut across fields and how I'd come out. And
Yeah.
I went to church at one of those, in one of those towns, a good 15 miles away. And I'd go to Catholic church. I'd go there myself and come back myself.
Okay.
Years after I was all done with that and I was married and had kids, and we had our own car, I took Mom down there. We drove down there and showed her the farms where I grew up and introduced her to the families that raised me and their kids. So she got to know those people a bit. And they weren't bad people.
Yeah.
We got put in a bad place. Probably wouldn't have stayed there long.
If it was a bad place. Let's do another page, and then we'll call it. What was your worst injury as a child?
Oh, I've had a few of them. I've had broken ribs playing football or in sports and stuff. And just got wrapped all up tight and went back to playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were you playing?
Football, basketball. We played all the sports. We didn't play no soccer though. Soccer's where you kick the ball around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do that. everybody on the farm was into bowling though, and they had their own bowling balls and pins.
So you played bowling at the farm and the boys' home?
Yeah,
That's cool.
you just said, go, tell them you're gonna do that, and go get the pins and set them up there on the part of the driveway and start playing.
Okay.
We had a great big mulberry tree out front. That thing was huge. And those people, they were farmers and stuff, but they didn't know that those things were good till they see me eating them. And you're eating those things, come off the tree. I said, yeah, they're great. Those are mulberries. And they started eating them, and then they started making jam out of them and everything else. So, man, them trees been there for years. We didn't even know we could eat any of that stuff. They were originally from Sicily.
Right. The family.
Mm-hmm. Their last name was Morocco.
Morocco?
Yeah, but I'm not, probably not saying it exactly right because it's been a long time since I've thought of that word or name.
What weather events do you remember as a child?
Weather?
Yeah.
Well, I remember snow and rain. Heard about tornadoes and stuff, but never seen any.
Alright, last question. What are your memories of major historic events?
Like what?
I don't know. Anything that happened politically or anything that happened, I don't know, it could be anything. Olympics, it could be
I know there
sports
was
events.
I know there was a time, I don't know what years they were, but there was a time when I was just starting to get into grade school a little bit up, where things must have been getting rough in the cities between black and whites,
Mhm.
and they kept it down at the home, but we all knew what was going on. But I didn't have any problem with any black or whites. I got along with everybody, and most people did that were smart. And a lot of those a lot of those kids that were there, they had families. They just did something bad and got put in their home for a while, you know. So they had families and money and options. I didn't have any of that stuff. So I earned all mine by whatever they needed, I could take care of it for them. Like if I was, like on a weekend you had to get your room all cleaned up all night. I'd take on a couple of those rooms
Oh, okay.
and knock them out for a fee, and they might supply me with smokes for the rest of the week or whatever. And stuff like that, because some of them had plenty of money, and come from good families, but they did something, they were in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, didn't get into asking them what all they did, but
Was that the majority of the kids there? Were they from family? They had families, but
yeah, most of them did.
most of them had families.
Yeah, there wasn't too many of them like me that, well, I had a family, but I didn't know about them, or, you know. a lot of my mechanic stuff from the farm, because they had tractors that were just, wherever they died, that's where they were. How long's that one been? It's been there for 2 or 3 years. What's wrong with it? I wouldn't run one day, and we had other things to do, and then we got another tractor, and it's still there. So I go out and start working on it, and then they just couldn't believe it when they hear this noise, and they come out and look, and here I come through the field with the tractor driving it. I got them all running. Yeah. They had an old Pontiac, a '55 Pontiac 4-door, and they quit driving that and got something else, but it was always there. And it got to a point where they didn't even know if it could run. I got it running. I was driving it all around.
Oh, the car?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The tractors that you got running, did they ever sell them or anything, or they kept them, or?
They were still there when I left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, an old farm hall, Massey Ferguson. Different names.
Those are the brands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I only know John Deere.
Yeah, John Deere. We didn't have a John Deere, but a guy across the road from us, big farm, and found out later in life he started doing farm work. For a long time, I didn't know what he did, but I guess he worked somewhere, some plant or did something. And his wife was our principal at the school. Got to know her real good. She took care of all of us. And anytime they needed extra help, they'd come get all of us, and they'd pay us, and feed us, and everything else.
Oh, okay. They were across the road or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
They had like 300 acres.
cool. How big was the property that you stayed on?
Property I stayed on was, I think, just under 100.
Okay. That's pretty big.
Yeah, there's more than that to it, but a lot of it, they had 2 sections that were, one over in this corner, one over here was woods.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't do much on that.
We did stuff in the woods, built stuff, played in there, but we never cut anything down to burn or nothing like that.
Yeah.
They'd always had plenty of that kind of stuff.
Was it like, were they living trees and stuff like that, or okay,
Yeah.
they weren't like dead or anything like
No,
that?
no, they were living. They had birds in them and everything else.
I bet it was really pretty during like fall and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Somebody walking by with a dog.
What other plants do you remember on the farm?
Plants.
Yeah.
Oh, they raised all kinds of stuff. They had about 40 acres of grapes.
Yeah.
Because they made their own wine
Yeah.
and sold some of that. But most of it they didn't sell. They just, our basement in our house had like 30 barrels stacked in one area. They're all wine, different type, different times. And I had to pick it out and just go over and eat something anytime you want. When I slept down in the basement, I'd go to sleep real quick and easy.
I bet.
Couple good glasses of that, and I was out.
That's funny. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight.
In their early days, they had some girls, but when I was there, they never had girls. They must girls. I don't know if girls were too much of a problem for them, or maybe they didn't do as much on the farm as the guys that they found out that guys could do.
Yeah.
But they raised a lot of kids. had a lot of friends down there, and years after I went back, years later, they still knew me and I knew them, and it was neat that we got to hang out a little bit again.
The family or just people that
People
lived
that lived around there that I went to school with.
Yeah. Did you ever go back and visit the family?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, they were good people to me. I don't know anybody that had a hard time living there. They were good people, and everybody had a job. Everybody had to do something.
Yeah.
And everybody did it. If you didn't do it, then you probably wouldn't be around there too long.
Were there people that left?
At a
Because
certain
they were-
age, when they got big enough, they could leave.
But you're just saying that they treated people right, and
They did. They treated people right.
and you had to be respectful of,
And it was, so you liked living there because they were good people.
it's good. Did they ever discipline you or anybody?
Never.
Anybody needed disciplining?
He might get things taken away from him, like you might not get to play in a sport or something. You know, now you just might have to stay home and do some work around the farm or whatever.
Is that due to grades or something, or what?
Maybe you had an attitude and you just need to be corrected, or it could be your grades too. You know, there was a time when I was young that schooling, nobody told me anything about that, or even showed me, or anybody could teach me anything. There's two men and the one lady, the one guy's wife. They taught me about everything. He wrote out the multiplication from the beginning all the way up into the 12s and stuff, and I studied them and learned them. I knew them all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were smart people.
I think that's about it. You want me to warm up your pizza?
Huh?
You want me to warm up your pizza before I leave?
I can do that. I'll put it in the microwave, warm it up or something.
Alright. I'm gonna get home before Alexa kills me.
What time is it?
7.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Alright.
Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.